Diego's the immortal VP.
Just ball lightning out of the Omni Slash.
Выберите своего
Now
героя.
select your heroes.
Alright. XY Pango. Yeah, we're just gonna see this lane combo probably go ham. Then again, it's Juggernaut. That's pretty much the only hero. Well, no, Juggernaut and Leicester are the only two heroes that really fare well against this combo due to the built-in magic resistance. So, I don't think Fonte minds. And it's always the kill you don't look at. Mars gets saved by the Grimstroke, and instead over at the top lane, we see the Jakiro. But yeah, they decided to just go for the trade there. Risk it for the first blood. And yeah, this time around Enchantress dies, and now the Mars as well. And look at this, at least I catch the Mars kill. There we go. I've been waiting for him to drop so freaking long, because he's kind of meant to. Kills are super hard to catch. Like, he goes down from half health, and well, how long was that? Can you stop dying, everyone? Okay. Fonte goes down bottom. I'm just gonna look at whoever is lowest health now to make sure I don't miss any more kills. I'm sorry, but this is not supposed to happen. That's not how this game is supposed to go on paper. Either both teams are making mistakes or both teams are just really, really aggressive right now and feel like, you know, trading is the way to go in this game. But at least it makes for a very exciting game that Overlord are holding on so well. Because I think the entire game plan from Gorilla is like, okay, we got favorable lane matchups, we're just gonna outmaneuver them from here on out. Shadow Fiend, he does go down once again. The insta-D ward, and Shadow Fiend, he tried to go for an attack on the... Oh my god, he should not have attacked that sentry ward. He should not have attacked that freaking sentry ward. Yeah, now they're just gonna get de-warded and lose Shadow Fiend. Big mistake, Gold Lead swing around to Overlord, and Overlord, guess what? They have a Cronus here they want to maybe throw down, provided a suitable target proposes itself. That thing is kind of mandatory by now. It just adds a good amount of damage to your swashbuckle, while also being a pain in the ass to opponents. Now Mars gets gone on, gets this post out of the way, gets spun on by the Juggernaut. Throws an arena onto 3 people though. At least with the Grimstroke arena keeping the magic Juggernaut in there, and guess what? All 3 of them get cleaned up for just the Mars, who immediately... Mars gets this post at the cost of half of Mars' health pool, and with the Rolling Thunder, that is gonna be a dead Mars. Stroke of Fate, sniper here from behind. Pangolier just being a pain about it, dodging the Shadow Fiend ultimate, stunning up the Shadow Fiend, who is still stuck in the arena, but it is hard to provide a follow-up in there as even more teleports come out through. And Gorilla do hold the bot lane, whereas Overlord, I feel, is definitely a Midas game. Well, I don't think going for the stale same build is fun or usually that good. Void plus Midas is nearly always great. Grimstroke ultimate once again means Shadow Fiend is gonna drop, and now XY, he is not quite gonna go down for that just yet, but Deathrock will finish the kill. Now Mars dies to the Juggernaut. Fonte, he has had a pretty significant Juggernaut game, has had better Midas timing than the Void. Down goes us, Gorilla. Try your best, try what you may. Nice 2-man stun from the Marcy on the mid lane. Out comes the Grimstroke ultimate, setting up a very nice swashbuckler. That's Shadow Fiend dead. Doc Crest still holding his own, but for how much longer as now Rolling Thunder comes on down. Pangolier still looking for more. He is gonna roll through the trees and up Doc Crest, and oh, Doc Crest lives with 1 step of HP. Pango will finish him up, and with the Omni Slash, Fonte at least gets a return kill out of that, but that is XY getting himself a double, as in the... They don't have a Chronosphere, but everybody else got their stuff up. A good arenas already with teamfight here. Void farming himself some stacks, making sure he gets a really good BKB timing to allow keep finding these amazing Chronospheres, and gets gone on with the Pangolier's help. That's gonna make things a little bit difficult. And boom, out comes the Grimstroke, done securing the kill. Ooh, nice escape from the Marcy. Juggernaut, he is frozen up by the hero. Out comes Grimstroke ultimate, but there's the Omni Slash to return the favorite Judy goes on down, and Mars with the arena available is still just kind of awkwardly running around, not finding it the way he wants to. Only really competes with a Void if he's several thousand gold ahead, but when he does, he generally doesn't let go of that lead. He's generally one of those heroes who just snowballs so hard, so well. Marcy gets ice pathed up, Juggernaut coming around for the wrap round, and Django gets chopped into pieces, allowing the Spirit to deal some more damage to heal her up soon when they come back. And TNT looking for more with the Spirit Siphon. Does do some significant damage to the Pangolier. Pango isn't careful, and Pango, he is not careful. In fact, he rolls straight into a free Omni Slash. Now the Void goes down elsewhere to Marcy over at the bottom jungle while this fight is still continuing. Exorcism is gonna come back, and I think with that, yeah, Gorilla, they are where they want to be. I did mention Juggernaut would be scary if he snowballs that gold lead, and guess what he's doing now? Marcy comes in, tries to help Juggernaut, looks for a kill on the Mars. Can they kill the Mars though with BKB? It looks kinda unlikely. ENT able to keep himself alive with the Spirit Siphon. Ooh, and they used to prevent Grimstroke from sniping him. Want just to keep that Prophet alive a little while longer. And Grimstroke feigning the curse. Oh boy, Mars Arena. And able to live and get off the Nature's Intendant, but not for much longer. Ink Tendrils pretty broken. That Ink Swell coming in clutch every single time. Be it for the damage over time or for the stun. Nice Grimstroke ultimate 2. Keeping the Jugger at bay. Void went for a solo chrono on TNT's death drop to want to do a little bit of... Oh, and it looks like Dockress, he tried to somehow slow down the Void. Why are people running at this Void? Who then proceeds to throw one-man Chronosphere. That's happened twice now, one time while that huge fight at mid was happening. And still goes onto the Mars. Mars has a BKB, but a BKB alone isn't gonna save you here, my friend. Instead, he goes on down, two-man Chronosphere from the Void with a BKB, and Enter stands there with Nature's Intendants ready. But Nature's Intendants alone aren't gonna help you much. Juggernaut, he gets Grimstroke ult, he turns around for the Omni Slash, but he doesn't even get to press Omni Slash because he is an absolute glass cannon. Gold lead or not, well, the gold lead, by now it belongs to the Void. And Void says, well, Juggernaut, I don't need to be ahead to snowball, but I'll still take the lead and win the game anyhow. Okay. Oof. He just dies to TNT. Void will not make the same mistake. TNT. We're siphoning up, but against the Mars, what good does do you except for wasting a perfect good exorcism? Now out goes the arena for another kill attempt. And another kill. Okay. The way it's super unbalanced nowadays. And Grimstroke gets found in the bushes as well, gets executed by the Juggernaut split. Juggernaut is gonna upgrade to an Abyssal Blade. I wonder when we're gonna see that Jugger Aghanims come out, because the Swift Slash, it's a nice way of initiating onto the Void from out of his range, and if the Void does blink in and you already were gonna cast Swift Slash on him, it'll be quite a pain in his ass. And that is another kill, this time around on the Pangolier, taken off the map by BB. Void? Not quite accomplishing as much as the whole enemy team pushing in. Nice BKB ulti. Chat move or just an accident. Hope the burst. Nice ultimate from the Mars coming out. Killing of TNT. Ouch! Pango taken off the map. Now the Shadow Fiend is almost dead and they will get him once. Can they do it again? Shadow Fiend comes back to life. Starts right clicking like an absolute madman. In comes the Pangolier. Manages to not be feared. Marcy comes back and now got the Pangolier as well. Fonte, he's fat as hell. Nice to make Chronosphere. That will be one kill. Shadow always gonna have consequences. But like this, you trade towers, you come in with no Chronosphere this time around, so Void needs to be careful. Really, really, really careful with this. Okay, managed to get away. Exorcism has been activated. And there is the spin. Next buyback this around on the Void. In comes the magnificent Mars ultimate. But is there the follow-up damage available that they are looking for? From the looks of it, yes, as both Encha as well as Shadow Fiend go on down. Juggernaut forced to spin and not really has the option of being in the meanwhile. Hiding. Like, I don't like the little patch. I think it doesn't change enough on its own. But the way the teams respond to it, they've just all shifted their playstyle so much. They've shifted their priorities onto objectives a bit more too, which was already the case at the major qualifier, and now, you know, they're doubling down on it. Rolling Thunder, they do need to get the lane of Rex right now out of this push, otherwise those Radiant Mega Creeps are gonna pose a problem. And guess what? Juggernaut already is a problem. He wishes he had a Blink Dagger right now, but with how fast he is, does not need one. Nice stun on the Pangolier, he gets his post back, he takes a ton of damage. Juggernaut has to Manta Style. Can he fight the Void? Okay, yeah, with Lucky Bat. Of course he can. Monster kill for Fonte, the one and only, and everybody else just doesn't stand a chance. 2 minutes, no Void. If I were Overlord, I'd call it, but they have held on so well for 40 freaking minutes. I can understand whether Overlord can somehow def this, which I doubt. Yeah, there's the Exorcism, there's this post in from the Marcy. Grimstroke is just gonna go down, and with that, even for the Deathcroft, oh my god, they got the Juggernaut! Gorilla got cocky finishing this! They were like, oh, easy end! And they lose the Juggernaut, they lose the Marcy. PP, he takes the tower. Can he take both these supports? From the looks of it, in terms of damage, sure, but he needs to survive long enough against them. Hero will go down and PP will kill off the Grimstroke. No, he killed off the Grimstroke and the Hero bought back. Okay. Hero just didn't buy back. Second Grimstroke died, and I think that Overlord, they knew it was over a while ago.
Теперь вы можете выбрать своих героев.
Alright, that's a Mars. If OD gets the event the high ground long enough, his ultimate is gonna one-shot 2 or 3 people at once. Oh, what the hell is happening here? We got a brawl going on with the Void dropping low, but so is the Chen, but the Void looks to be the first blood attempt, and they will get the first blood onto the Void. Dockress on his Mars, he will secure it. Grimstroke gets the rune before dying, as he is dead anyways, but he just accepts it. Wants to waste some of Viper's mana. Slark still trying to run people down. A nice Witch Doctor stun is gonna prevent that from happening, but oh my god, the Marcy rebound is on point, and guess what, Fonte, he gets himself the first point of agility stolen right off the bat. Chen is gonna be able to just unblock that, block this. Oh, I can talk about the camp equilibrium, as over on top lane the Witch Doctor went down trying to deal with the Viper. Okay, now Chen got the movement creep, and yeah, this is what I'm talking about. To move aside from everywhere, none of there's like a tree in the way or something like that. Over on top lane, Dockress running for his life, but he is gonna survive. Witch Doctor is not. Witch Doctor goes down. And once again, we're kind of in the scenario where the lanes, both side lanes, are in favor of one team. Bond and the Chrono combo. And then my team missed their silences. But then we tried to play Void plus Witch Doctor, and guess what? We had a freaking Viper against us. And you can see what Viper does right here, right? He just runs down the Witch Doctor so hard, the Witch Doctor. He does not... Oh, Slark, he is getting comboed up. Where's your support, man? He doesn't have the ultimate yet. That's a nice return kill for the Primal Beast. Because now guess what? Pulverize is ready, and that means until Slark has his level 6 or even a bit later, he is going to be in so much danger. Because if Primal Beast charges at you and instantly presses Pulverize, you do not have time for a Slark build either. 1k gold lead for the side of Gorilla still.
Силы света используют сканирование.
Void is gonna get some help again. And that's the one thing that they've done a great job of on the side of Overlord. Perfect rotations over to the side lanes constantly. They know they're losing, and they try to alleviate it this time around with a nice OD kill on mid. And now on top lane, TNT is gonna go down as well. But at the cost of the Void. Oh my goodness! He kills 2 of them! You commit 4 people to the top lane, and Viper still kills 2 of them, even if this Marcy would have died. I don't think they would have cared. I genuinely think that would have been worth it. Fonte, he goes down to the Primal Beast now. That's something you're definitely not happy about. Slark is starting to, well, kind of give away his advantage out of the laning stage to the Primal Beast instead. So OD comes in, drops the hammer, takes a return kill, and kind of puts us back to where we were in terms of advantage. XY goes down as well. That's a high value mid kill. Gorilla, they are getting awfully fat. Judy timing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean to flame this Void, we all have our bad games. It's just, after looking so good last game, oh, nice Chronosphere. That could help things out, but nope, this pose. So Void still goes down, and it's just a Marcy kill for Chronosphere. That's totally not worth. Now Chen comes in with the creep army. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Chen at some point, he starts actually... Either way, like, I meant he gave the command and the creep just wouldn't walk because of freaking pathing. And sometimes it happens. It's real freaking annoying. That's why I don't play micro. Hell, it even happens to heroes. Marcy, she jumps into the Grimstroke ultimate and does not even mind the Mars arena. Okay, that's scary. Now Marcy is gonna die. Nope. Nope, I take that back. He's about to pop, says Witch Doctor. Dogcrest, he is still gonna pop. If only he had got the last hit in on the Primal Beast. But hey, Primal Beast is dead to OD. And while Slark's just farming, OD is making such thick amounts of space. 5k gold lead fit. Getting those 15 extra damage with very high attack speed in on every hit. OD! Oh, he cannot save himself this time around as the Chronosphere is there, but Chen ultimate will keep him alive for at least a while longer. And through the Maledict, he's still gonna die thanks to a little help from the Primal Beast, but it still means the Void is gonna go down, and guess what? Now Docris. Bro, you could have rebound. Okay, okay. Nope, he misses. Well, no, maybe this is planned actually. Okay. Mars Arena, yeah. You could have rebounded off a creep onto the Mars. Alright, there's Fonte though. Okay. Maybe Marcy, I'm just gonna say Marcy did it so Slark can steal his agility, right? Because as a Slark player, you'll get mad when your supports don't let people die in your melee range, or don't wait for you to steal one stat, so you get that one extra agility stolen. Void what? Ooh. Behind by his team, gets pulverized. 4 people throwing everything they got in his face just to punish him for taking that tower. Yeah, that's why he's the bottom of the course. Oh my god. The Void, did he just... He teleported or what? What happened there? Okay, so Judy goes down as well. We need to hit the Chronos here on Slark and OD at once, preferably with the Chen. So the Chen heal doesn't waste even more of your resources. So Slark teleports out. leaves behind Dockrest. Dockrest, he gets killed for being left behind there. Now Void will go for a one-man Chronosphere on the OD. There is, however, a follow-up ready. OD survives a little while longer thanks to the Chen ultimate. Chen is there, dishing out a lot of damage to the Void. Void wants to man fight up Guo, but with the Viper hitting him as well, cannot do that anymore. Oh, Slark the Pounce, barely off the mark. It did that little buggy thing, and he did get Grimstroke, also to try and keep him in place. Fonte looking to pursue for more, but everybody is... Although Chen's brand of animal enthrallment isn't quite strong enough to control the minds of enemy heroes, it still tests their resolve in combat. Alright, that's fair. Dockrest goes down meanwhile once again, kind of caught solo, such a support life. Guess who else gets caught solo? The Grimstroke. Both of them wanted to ward, both of them died. They're just support kills, they're not really worth mentioning anymore. He's hitting hard and stealing his attributes. In comes the Primal Beast. Slark reveals the BKB and goes, well, I'm not afraid of you, Primal Beast. You should be afraid of me. He will take apart XY, stealing another point of Edgy. Now he is gonna get pulverized. Slark has to get out of there, but nope, he is just gonna die. Because guess what? There is nothing you can do against the Witch Doctor. Guo, he goes down trying to help his buddy also because... Wait a second. Yeah, they actually changed it, so Voodoo Restoration now also does damage with the talent. I'm sorry, I was just checking that real quick. While Primal Beast was running down Dockrest, TNT presses his BKB and starts dishing out huge crap tons of damage. Can he get 2 out of that? Can he get the Faceless Void? Nope. But just barely. Alright, Primal Beast getting ran down, manages to get away, the Void manages to get away too, and Fonte proves he is the scariest. Dude, he dies to Viper elsewhere, and yeah, on mid lane, that fight actually results in kills. See, I look away, and the second I look away, Void goes in and immediately freaking dies. Guo did get traded for that. Slark tries to get out, but the Pounce off the mark. OD will just commit a save for him. Gets pulverized for it. Slark has no more freaking invincibility cheat code, so he's kind of screwed. He is the Juke King, but not against Primal Beast. And down he goes, Gorilla. They have more resources, but they did kind of fight one by one. It's been a while, but I do remember a really good Naga game from Overlord as well. Down goes the Mars. As, yeah, simply too much they can throw at him. Guo does go down once again, as 4 people are looking for a 3-kill top. Chronosphere is available, meaning they can fight into anything. Slark smoked up. There is a Marcy leading the charge in front of him, but I think the plan is to rebound. And then, oh, that is gonna hurt. Slark with double damage rune. In comes the Chronosphere. What? No, it was in the Chrono by 1 freaking millimeter, and Void dies because of it. That's gotta hurt. Oh my god. I was like, huh, why is it not attacking? But 1 millimeter of the base was in the Chronosphere, and I think they're so freaking tilted about that, because that would have been the perfect team wipe they've been looking for. Then again, it's not like even a single time Gorillas have fought together. They just don't feel the need to do so, or, well, they maybe the need, but you know, there is objectives to be had on this map that you also kind of want to get. Now OD gets stun locked up, and that's a full team wipe. So, and the ability to go in all at once, like Tidehunter, that's the peak Overlord hero. Sadly, it's also crap nowadays. Dockrest, he goes down, and Slark, do you want a 1v3 here? Apparently he does. Underlord, he has the Aghanims already, which means he can do the boss fight from the freaking Aghanims Labyrinth. And Slark, yeah, I don't know why he tried to 1v4 there. I think Gorilla are like, okay, we don't really have a way of losing this game. Let's just have... Everybody else has to flee. And okay, cool, you get the Chen. But was that worth it, Mr. Primal Beast? Because now everybody is together instead of dying one by one. Okay, there's the pulverize on the OD. That is still gonna hurt. But Fonte also there. And you can kill either the OD or the Slark. That's my whole point. Gorilla know that, of course. They just didn't give a hoot. Going for the full greed mode. Trying to, you know, get as many kills. Get maybe a rampage to rule out them throwing. But it was really just a team getting freaking confident. Because, yeah, we do take that sort of thing real freaking seriously in the Dota scene. And chat is just a bunch of salty... I'm not gonna say the words. Grimstroke goes on down. See that little ink club there? That's what you. That's what the salty, crying betters in chat are. Viper tanking through it as in comes the Slark, and once again, the second they're together, none of them die instead of all of them one by one. They just needed to group up, and Void goes on down. That is 70 seconds, no Void. With a Slark at your doorstep, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna freaking do? Boop, down goes Witch Doctor. And Slark decides it's for the better to get out right now, but only because OD didn't communicate a let's go more. Okay, or maybe because of the buybacks. That also makes a lot of sense. Nice self-save on the OD. Can he blink out after that? Nope, he cannot. Instead, he can get pulverized and smashed into the ground. And yeah. See, it's once again a miscommunication. Like, OD blinks in, the second Slark jumps out. And they need to stop making those faux pas. They... Boom. But mistakes happen. And one too many mistakes against the Void draft. Like, now getting 4-man Chrono right now, that would straight up lose the game. Instead, though, they will kill the Void to prevent the Chronosphere from coming out at all. Will not quite get him. Just get the Witch Doctor, and that is 2-man Chrono. OD gets saved by the Spare, though. Oh my goodness. And Marcy trying to run down the Grimstroke. Dockress, he is not gonna be able to. He is just gonna die. They did get the Void, and that was their objective. They did survive the Chronosphere. Most importantly, the OD survived the Chronosphere. But I can notice these teams are getting tired. They are just making a lot of these really awkward mistakes. Grimstroke has finally been taken off the map. And once again, all the kills happen where I don't look. Viper getting pulverized into the ground. Does he care? Nope, not in the slightest. He's a freaking Viper. The break, though, that he really minds. And that break plus the BKB means Primal Beast is gonna turn that fight around. Gorilla! Oh my god. Like a Chen that needs to get his creep army. And people just assume Chen can be there for a team fight and end up fighting 4v5. Or technically 4v5 because Chen didn't have to creep for one of these fights. Okay, Dockress setting up a rebound off the Chen creeps, and that will be a follow-up kill on the Mars, I think. Yep, he even dropped the arena, which is only worse. Mars' BKB wears out just at the awkward timing. She will kill off the Centaur, but gets pulverized into the ground herself. 110 seconds, no Mars. But another best of one or something like that before then I apologize. That happens to the best of them. And would also explain why they're playing a little bit sloppy. Slark gets caught, but they do not mind. They wouldn't have put him there if he couldn't tank the Chronosphere. See, and that's what I mean. Gorilla are a really good team when it comes to calculating stuff like this. And there's the follow-up. Everything is alright. Ponte is gonna go for that kill. Well, for me, not everything is alright, because I was kind of hoping for the comeback. But that one spear kind of... I don't think the one spear was everything that it, you know, that made the difference here. It was supposed to be a really easy win for Gorilla. I think Gorilla still see it as an easy win too, knowing them. They're just like, oh yeah, easy game, fun game, not to worry. Well, better end before, you know, more people respawn and things are actually gonna get hard. Yeah, that is GG. Gorilla, they out...
Trinkets